Hey, everybody. So good to see you today. We're going to start. We're going to do some yoga. We're going to move. We're going to go inside and we're just going to feel into our own expression and really just kind of heal ourselves from the inside out with our own understanding. I'll be here to guide you, so you're never alone. But I really just want to say you're your best teacher. So listen to her, listen to him, listen to they, because they know what's happening. Okay. So let's just sit up right now. I feel very called to just sitting up, and I'm sitting up on a couple of blocks. I know you can't see me, but if you're sitting up on two blocks and you're sitting up nice and tall, that's great. And you can start to close your eyes. If you're sitting up on a chair, that's great too. 2 feet planted down. This is about getting quiet. So as you settle back and into your seat, um, I just want you to kind of go inside to the internal body frame and notice what's happening with you on an emotional level, maybe on an energetic level, and maybe even on a physical form level. So when we go into an emotional level, we're just kind of noticing what is present, whether there's joy, whether there's peace, or whether there's a disturbance. And we just don't want to judge it. We just want to see, we just want to bring out insight, bring our awareness to what is there, and not really have a judgment around it, whether it's good or bad. Um, Maybe just noticing, just being quite neutral about it, um, stepping back from it, if you will. All of that will be there, maybe, or maybe it'll change once we're done with class. So you kind of get to just witness your whole healing process with this hour that we're sharing. So I've already started with my eyes closed. Maybe you have too. Go ahead and close your eyes. And as you sit today, what's the energy of today? What's the weather? What kind of weather is coming into or coming from, rather, your body out? And just begin to observe with loving kindness, observing your breath, observing any aches and pains in the body, and just bringing your loving awareness to these areas. Just gently dropping your shoulders. That's it. And lifting up your heart and reaching up through the crown of your head. That's it. Yeah, and relaxing your belly, relaxing your legs, and allowing yourself to feel, to just really open up through your heart center and to feel the body, to be quiet. That's it. And we'll take a deep breath in through the nose and gently let it out through the mouth. Take another deep breath in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. That's it. One more time. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And let's move into alternate nostril breathing to just help to regulate our body. So we're going to use the right hand. You're going to use your thumb and your ring finger of your right hand. And we're going to block off the left side of our nostril with that ring finger. And we're going to exhale down through that right side nostril. That's it, all the way down. And then inhale up through the right side. Hold your breath. So pinch your nose. If you're pregnant, you're not going to hold your breath. You'll just go on to the next side, which is left side. So go all the way down, left side. Inhale up, left side. Hold. Down, right side. Up, right side. Hold. Down, left. Inhale up slowly. Hold your breath right at your crown. See if you can feel that. And then exhale through the right side down your spinal column, down the right side spine. Yeah. And then inhale up that right side spine. Crown. Hold the breath. Exhale down left side spine, all the way down to the Mother Earth. And that's it. You're gathering energy as you inhale up left side. Crown. Hold. Down left. Down right, rather. Amazing. One more round. Inhale right. Hold. And down left. Amazing. Release your hand. Take a deep breath into both nostrils slowly and let it out through your mouth. Good. That's good. Now keep your eyes closed and take 3 more deep breaths in through nose and out through mouth very slowly. And as you do that, I'm going to take myself back to the yoga mat where we'll practice some asanas, some shapes. Trying to not disturb yourself too much. Very gently, go ahead and just open up your eyes, but keep your gaze soft. So just you and your mat, and that's it. And then gently bring your knees together and let's come on to all fours, hands and knees. Ujjayi Pranayama. So I want you to get into your yoga breath, right? So that's in through nose and out through nose, rounding and arching your spine. That's it. So putting your hands down, fingers are spread wide, hands are underneath the shoulders. All right, that's a really wonderful place to start. It's usually where we start. Inhale, dropping the belly, exhale to round. That's it. And try to move into nose breathing alone because it really brings in more self-regulation because we really connect with the parasympathetic nervous system with nose breathing. It's very soothing for us. It's taking your time. Good. And then finishing up the one that you're on, I'd love you to just come onto your back. I know we're kind of shape shifting here. Have yourself a strap. And if you don't have a strap, get a sweater or a towel or something that you know is going to stretch out and come all the way down onto your back for a moment and lift up your right leg. Let's stretch out our hamstring, but more importantly, let's listen to our breathing. So in through nose, out through nose. As you start to bring the right leg over towards you, it's not just doing that, it's also dropping down and into the hip. So you're pulling with your arms, but you're not over pulling to where you hurt your shoulders. So find a nice middle there. And I've got my left knee up. I've got my left foot on the ground because it just feels like it's a little bit more forgiving on the lower back. So deep breath in through nose, out through nose. That's it. In through nose, out through nose. Yeah, so you're self-soothing. In through nose, out through nose. And as you're doing that, have the right hand grab onto both sides of your strap, straighten out your left leg. And let's take that right leg over to the right side. Right elbow can come down for support as you lengthen out. Now, sometimes I take my left arm overhead. I just kind of love it with this position. So I'm actively stretching here. So we're pulling those left toes back towards the face. And you can take your legs a little wider. You'll feel a bit more of an inner groin stretch. Really stretch out, stretch out. Good. And then bring this right foot back up into thread the needle. So let the strap just kind of fall on your belly, right hand inside, left hand to the outside. Hug it in and feel a lengthening of your spine. So chin away from chest, back of your neck long. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Soften through your neck. Maybe move your head side to side. Right, this is your mindfulness part when you kind of go in, you be your best doctor, and you see where you're holding, right? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Yeah, if someone's got their headphones not muted, go ahead and do that. I can also go do it. I can go up to the device, but release it anyways and bring both feet down to the ground. And then just bring your strap to the ball of your left foot. Now let's take it to the other side. So remember, you're stretching this leg overhead, but you're more importantly stretching it down and breathe in. So deep breath in, deep breath out. And when I exhale, I don't know about you, but I really try to let go of my skin, like my whole skin, like the whole body. The skin is our largest organ. So I want you to just kind of feel that the skin isn't pulling. You're just going into your own awareness to do that. Deep breath in. We have a lot of agency with letting go of our own stress, right? So deep breath in, deep breath out. The key is to notice if it's there and then to just breathe, right? Breathe into those areas. Amazing. And then have your left hand grab onto both sides of the strap. Go ahead and straighten out the right leg. You can take the right leg a little to the right. You can take your arm overhead as well and stretch. And then let that left leg go over to the left side, all the way over to the left side. And I'm just going to come up and just check on the camera and everything that's happening. All right, looks good. Yeah, you're still breathing. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Gotcha. Yeah, there it goes. Nice, you guys. So you're moving now into your thread the needle and left side. So let's see. Yeah, left ankle, right knee. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You're building up your awareness in these, yeah, simple to, I don't know, I don't want to call them easy postures, but they're more simple so that we can build up the advanced energy of becoming more aware and embodied, right? That's the whole point. So deep breath in, deep breath out, and then slowly release it. Come into where you're bringing the soles of your feet together, right? Supta Baddha Konasana, out to the side, knees out to the side, chin away from chest, deep breath in, Deep breath out. That's it. And just take one sole of the foot up towards the ceiling and then bring it down and then bring the other one up. So that's an inhale and an exhale. Good. Inhale with the other leg and an exhale and then other side. Good. And then just taking it side to side. And then if you want to come into just your regular happy baby pose, you definitely could, or just keep taking it side to side, right? Sometimes there's these deep, tight pockets where just holding one side can be quite beneficial for some of us. Inhale, exhale. Soften your forehead on your exhale as well. Good. All right. So bring everything now back to center with your feet on the floor. And just go ahead and take your arms overhead. It looks like this. So my arms are overhead, but I do want to feel that just grazing the backs of the heels, right? Because you're going to move into bridge. So arms are overhead. You're going to draw your belly button in. You're going to press down into your feet, lift your hips up, draw the belly button in, lengthen your tailbone and your shin bones away from your heart without coming up to your full capacity. So just coming up but not the full bridge, and then pressing your head back, chin away from chest, even though that your chest may be on your chin, but that's your intention, right? Chin away from chest so we can keep the curvature of the neck. We don't want to flatten the neck, right? So head presses back, no hair ties obstructing you. Your hips are lifted. You're still here. Take a deep breath in. Yeah, and then on your exhale, bring the hands down. Start to bring your hips down, one vertebrae at a time. Draw the belly button in. Everything comes up. The heels can come up at the last little second there. And then inhale, reach up high. Bring your hips up. Bring your arms up. Draw the belly button in. Take your head back. Really press it back. And then slowly bring it down again. Draw the belly button in. Be really mindful here. Take it slow. So inhale, reach up, pressing down into your feet. Draw the belly button in. I'm right here with you. It's amazing. So coming back down, shins are stretching towards the front of the room, like away from your heart. Shins, that's an important one. Let's do that again. So inhale as you reach up, draw the belly button in, shins away from you, right away, shins to the front. Yeah, it changes things in the lower back. And then exhale as you come down. You've just got one more round. Go at your own pace here. That's it. Inhale to exhale. Yeah, that's it. Good. Amazing. And then gently just bring one hand on your belly and then the other hand on your belly. Take a deep breath into the belly and let it out through your mouth. And I want you to go inside here, inside yourself. Bring your knees together. Just let your feet just be as they are. Your eyes are closed. You're breathing in and out through your nose. You're settling into you and into your practice. And in this moment, can you feel an intention that you know that your body needs today? What's going on? Ask yourself, what's the healing that I need today? See if there's a message for you. See if there's a word. And if it feels right for you that that's your intention, voice it to yourself 3 times. Amazing. All right. So let's bring both knees in. Let's just gently rock from side to side. Let's go ahead and drop the knees over to the left side. So a spinal twist, and dropping one hand over, the right hand over to the side, and just dropping the feet, dropping the legs. So if that means you straighten the legs a little bit to the left, do that. And start to bring that right shoulder down as best you can. Breathe into your whole spinal cord twisting here. Inhale, exhale. You're creating pathways of prana, pathways of energy, right? So sometimes when we get stuck or we feel depressed or anxious, different pathways are being formed. So in this moment, it's like a green pathway. It's like everything lights up and everything is go, go, go in a positive sense, right? So deep breath in, deep breath out. Draw the belly button in, take it to the other side. You may want to scoot your bum a little to the left first before you get those legs over, knees over to the right, and just kind of settle both shoulders down as much as you're able to. Right hand on the outside of your left thigh. Deep breath in and deep breath out. That's it. Softening through your legs, breathing in and out through your nose. Soften that left shoulder. Breathe into your spine. Good. And then come on back. Let's go ahead and bring the feet to the floor. Bring both hands underneath your bum. So sit your bum up. Sit down on your hands. The palms are down. Really sit down on them, especially that thumb and first finger. Yeah. Yeah, you have it. That's it. So really sit down. All right. Draw the belly button in and now bring your legs up to just a tabletop. So where your knees are pretty much above where your hips are. So you've got your belly button drawing in. You're breathing in and out through your nose. You've got this tabletop. And now we're going to bring the legs up high, all the way up high. And we're going to point and flex. Your belly button is drawing in. This is mindfulness, okay? I know you're going to think it's your abs, but I really want you to go for a mindful energy here. So stop flexing and pointing your toes now. Bring those legs together. Take a deep breath in. Draw the belly button in and bring that right leg out in front of you and press your head back into the ground as you bring that right leg forward. And then go ahead and bring it back up again. Yeah, that's it. So take a deep breath in. It's your exhale that brings the left leg down, and it's the inhale that brings it up. All right, so if you want to do both legs at the same time because you feel pretty strong in your lower back, then please go ahead. If not, just do one leg at a time. Really focus on your mindful energy of breath connecting with movement. Keep going. Inhale to exhale. It's the exhale that brings the leg down first, and it's the inhale that brings it up. That's it. And if you feel like the lower back just isn't wanting to do both legs, maybe just do both legs a little bit down and then come up. So you don't even have to get close to the ground like I'm doing. Yeah, you're gonna feel it. You'll feel it in your abs. One more on each side or two more. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And when you're finished there, just drop your feet to the ground and maybe you can find one of your blocks if you have one. Oh, I found one. And if you don't have a block, maybe you've got a pillow at home. And we're going to bring our hips up high. If you don't have that, maybe you have a bolster. Have something just to lift your hips up a little higher. So it should be just at your tailbone, lower back area. Your heart is open, so you really want to shimmy, shimmy. Turn the palms open. Remember that your practice is all an inside job. Of course, you're going to get this workout, but continue to focus internally. Deep breath in, deep breath out. We slow things down essentially. We just do things very methodically and we slow things down. Notice if there's tension in your shoulders just because. And just getting to notice that may release it, right? Deep breath in, deep breath out. those of you with the block, you may decide that you want to do something different here. So what I'm going to do is lift up one leg, and you've got to exaggerate the heart being open, right? This is a Savasana variation as you lift the other leg up high, right? So deep breath in, deep breath out. Savasana brings a lot of calm to the mind. So the legs are up. It's the mother of all positions, right? It literally is. It's like headstand. Headstand's the father of all positions in yoga. So my legs are together, my heart's opening up, your breath is deepening here. You're feeling this in your lower back, you know you could always just bend your knees, right? Or just bring the feet down. Inhale, exhale. And then everybody bring your feet down, all the way down now. And go ahead and bring or lift up your bum and remove the block or remove the pillow, whatever you had. Rest your bum down. Just kind of feel how that feels. Maybe there's been some changes. And now straighten up your legs. So it looks like this. So I'm going to use the block for this. I'm going to take my arms overhead. If you don't have a block, we'll figure out something else for you to do. But lay on your back anyways and take your arms overhead. It looks like this. So I'm going to cross my left ankle over my right ankle. And I'm going to squeeze my thighs together. And I'm going to see, I've got my block, so it looks like this. And I'm going to see if I can take my legs to the right together and crossed, and then my arms to the right. And, you know, it's like you're trying to stay in that block shape. If this doesn't work, or if you don't have a block, have your right hand grab onto your left wrist and pull, and just pull open. Now, I don't feel like my legs are to the right enough, so I'm going to see if I can kind of bend my knees, scoot my bum to the right a bit more, take my legs over to the right, and just see if I can manage to get a little bit more of a crescent moon shape in my body. So just see how you can do that and stretch. So you're really lengthening your front body side and that frontal hip. It's kind of something we forget about a lot. So deep breath in here, and then you're relaxing. You don't have to like push and pull. The only thing you might be pulling is your arms overhead, but your lower body is just the way it is, surrendering here, deepening the stretch just by being inside of it. Inhale, exhale, and then bring yourself back to center. Release the cross of the leg. Just kind of move it out here, shake it out, and go ahead and bring your right ankle over your left. And start to bring your arms over to the left side and bring your legs over to the left side. Let's see what you can do here. Sometimes I really got to lift up my bum, bring it over, and just kind of work with what is there, right? Because all of us are built so differently, and we hold our stress differently in our body and also different sides. Do the best you can here. Try to get those knees together. Yeah, that's it. Inhale, exhale. Soften here as best you can. Inhale, exhale. Amazing. One more deep breath and exhale. So good, you guys. All right, so coming back to center, bringing your body back to center. Release your legs, lift up your bum, just kind of shake it out, and then roll yourself to the right side, and then bring yourself up again. That's it. All fours, hands and knees. It's like now we get to begin. I know not like fully, but kind of, right? So just keep building on this. I'm going to take my socks off. We're going right into downward facing dog. So see where you need to be for down dog. I'm going to bring my blocks all the way to the front of the yoga mat. You know that that's a good place for them. And so you're spreading your fingers wide, your hands are shoulder distance apart. You're taking your knees back, you're curling your toes under, you're bringing your hips up high, you're dropping your head down low, bending one knee, straightening up the other. That's it, heel toe, heel toe. Amazing. And then gently walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Separate your feet. Inhale and lengthen, gaze up. Exhale and fold in. Amazing. Inhale, arms out to the side. Draw the belly button in. Lead with your heart. Reach up high here. And exhale, hands to your side and in Tadasana. Nice, you guys. All right. So take up space as you stand, and especially in your yoga practice, it's just a lovely reminder that you've arrived. And every time you stand, you are arriving every single time. So take up space energetically, feel the crown of your head reach up, press down into your feet. You've got this. Let's flow. Inhale, reach up high. Surya Namaskara A. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Fold into you all the way down. Inhale and lengthen, gaze up. Exhale, fold in, bend your knees. Step back. Plank positioning. Draw the belly button in. Melt your heart. Knees drop down. Thumb sticks up. Chest and chin to the ground on your belly. Let's move into Sphinx. Prop yourself up. It's a pausing, kind of a break, but it's more of a pausing conscious awareness break, if we want to call it that, where we are not just in this beautiful shape that's the Sphinx, but we're opening up to receiving energetically the healing that we need. So maybe your palms are open and you're breathing into your heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yeah, soften your bum muscles. Yeah, see if you can soften them. Inhale to exhale. Amazing. And now bring your forehead down to the ground. Check this one out. I haven't done it in a while. Left hand goes out to the side. You're going to lean all the way over, all the way over. Open up to this side. Left palm faces down. Right arm might be going forward. It might be going up. Right leg might be coming down or might be lifting up. Like, I want you to see how you need to work with the body that you've got right now. Like, some of us just need to drop into this position and breathe, while others are probably or could be feeling so tight that the movement is magic, right? So it's your movement, right? It's not a particular yoga pose. It's not called anything. So this is just like Heidi stretching, or I'll say my name, Malara stretching, Molly stretching, right? So just finding your own intuitive way here. That's a deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And then coming back or coming to center, roll into the other side. Right palm goes off to the side. Turn over yourself, and I'm kind of running out of real estate here. So I'm just moving a little bit. And then find your own way. Like for me on this side, boy, it's very challenging, right? So find your place. We don't have to look the same to be stretching, right? To be stretching equally to what we need, right? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Yeah, create the movement if you need it. Don't create the movement if you don't need it. Follow your breath. Yeah, all right. And then we'll make our way back to center. And let's press up into a child's pose. You can use your bolster if you feel like you'd like to do that. I'm going to get mine. Bring your bolster down in the center. And go ahead and bring your big toes to touch. Open out your knees. If you're not using your bolster, you just come into child's pose the way you'd like to. 4 or 5 deep breaths here. Into your back body, into your kidneys. If you haven't already, turn your head the other side if it's turned. Really sink down. Really allow the tailbone to drop down. These are positions that we really can't think our way to do them. Like, oh yeah, I know that pose. Yeah, but just because we know it doesn't mean we're, practicing it, right? And the body knows the practice. So as we practice, we're feeling the body, we're getting in tune with the body. And then we're going to come up now, all fours, hands, and knees. And we definitely want the blocks today. So go ahead and grab them. Checking on my phone here. I don't know why. Guess it stopped. Are you guys all there still? Sorry about that. I don't know why it stopped. Okay, everyone's there. Thanks for the wave, Lynn. Okay, I hope I didn't leave you for a while. I had a little error on the phone. So I'm going to take this off so we can keep flowing. We're going to step the left foot forward and we're going to drop the right knee to the floor. So we're going to move the left foot to the left. We're going to bring both hands to the inside of your left foot and we're going to try to slide that right knee back even more, even more. That's it. And then deeply breathe here. Inhale to exhale. This is the shape where you want your left knee right above your ankle. The toes are out to the side a little bit for this one. You're self-regulating by breathing. And you can see I've got blocks, but I'm not choosing to go down on them just yet. I'm just kind of up here, breathing into this tightness. So you might be the same. You might also decide, I don't want to come down my blocks. I'm going to move my left arm forwards and backwards because I need that rotation for my body. Be gentle with yourself, right? I guess if we had a name for this yoga, it might be called intuitive yoga, right? Mindful yoga, definitely, but intuitive, right? So you're your best teacher. Maybe we're going to drop down now onto elbows. Is that what you need to do? Can you do it? Can you still maintain your deep breathing as you do it? That's the indicator. Yeah, that's it. Good. All right. So from here, we're going to come up. All we're going to do is change sides. Step that right foot forward. Have those right toes off to the side. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Open up through your heart. See where you need to be here. Healing yourself, bringing this beautiful white and maybe even golden light energy in, just feeling it on the inside and taking it to the outside of your body as well, healing you. Imagine that. Like, not imagine that, but can you visualize that? So, deep breath in, deep breath out. Yeah, maybe you're down on elbows. Maybe you're not. Maybe this right arm needs to move. That's it. So good, you guys. All right. All right, let's come up. I'm hoping you have wall space, but before the wall space, come into downward facing dog. If you don't have wall space, you're still going to be able to do these standing poses without the wall, so don't worry about it. But hips are up high. Draw the belly button in. Take those sit bones up. Inhale to exhale, and then gently walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Take your time. Inhale, lengthen, gaze up. Exhale, fold in. Good. Bend your knees a lot. Roll up very slow. Draw the belly button in to roll up. Reach your arms up high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Amazing. And then release your hands down. All right, so we're going to the wall. I'm gonna bring um the yoga mat back to the wall. Hopefully you can do the same. And I do want it to where the yoga mat is like horizontal to the wall. Yeah, so see if you can do that. Let's see that. Yeah, that would be great. Lynn, like that. Oh, you're gonna do it in the middle. That's great. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna grab my two blocks and I want to start with triangle. So step your right foot forward, and I'm going to bring my other block on top of it. Yeah, so you don't have to. Maybe when you get into it, you realize you don't need it. So I'm going to bring my arms out to the side of the whole sphere of this wall. So I'm just going to pop those in. And you want your back um back foot, like the heel. We do want to see if we can get it to the wall. So if you can't get your back heel to the wall, maybe get your yoga mat, or rather your block, to like give you a little bit of a space to be at the wall. So the right foot is intersecting back middle arch. Your arms are going to come up high. You're going to take a deep breath in. On your exhale, you're going to reach out in front of you and drop your hand down to where it feels appropriate for you, right? Doesn't feel like you're over challenged. Your head is back, so really lean back. Notice, I mean, I know I'm pulling my ponytail, but I'm bringing my head back and lengthening my chin up, not majorly, just kind of there. Head goes back, upper body back. Feel your two shoulder blades at the wall as well. Maybe you can drop down through this left side rib cage and keep reaching up through the upper arm. Yeah, that's it. Chin up, chin up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So good. Let's do half moon from here at the wall. So this will be fun. So left hand to left hip, bend the right knee. I'm going to step up, and I'm going to take my block away from my right foot. So, it's about 10 inches or so away from the foot. Check out my right knee. It is bent until I'm ready to lift up my left leg to about hip height. Notice I'm doing two blocks. And I'm going to open the hip, lifting up through that arm. Yeah, that's it. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Head can go back. Inhale, exhale. I love using the wall because it gives us feedback. It's like we can really feel where we need to be. And now take the left hand to the left hip, square off your hips. Go ahead and get your other block if you can. Have both, or have rather two hands down on your blocks, left leg lifted, deep breath in, deep breath out, right leg straight. And then bowing your head down, bend this right knee. See if you can come back into a high lunge. So moving that right foot to the right, and then come on up from here. So you're not really using the wall here, but lifting up through your belly, sinking down. Inhale to exhale, and then release your hands down onto your blocks. Grab your blocks, pivot that right foot in, left foot out, and now you've got triangle on the other side. So bringing those blocks to the wall, go ahead and see your back foot. See if you can get that heel at the wall. And then bring your arms up. Head is against the wall. Shoulder blades are coming together at the back. Taking that deep breath in. And on your exhale, reach out and look out to that middle left finger. Reach all the way out. Go ahead and take your hip back, dropping your hand down. And you don't have to look up right away, right? Because you're working on getting your back against either the imaginary wall or the real wall, right? Those of you who are with me, right? Rib cage down, right? Down, down, down. Chin lifted, head back. Both shoulder blades at the wall. Right arm up. Good. Right heel pressing against the wall or a block. Do your best. Inhale, exhale. Soften into this shape, strong through your legs. Press down. Right hand to right hip. Look down at your left foot. Let's bend the left knee. You know where we're going. Half moon. Step, step up. You may decide to use both blocks. I'm going to keep my left knee bent until I've really managed to lift the right leg up to where I want it to be, about hip height. Right arm up, leaning up against the wall. That's it. Deep breath in. You look great, you guys. I can see you. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Amazing. And then coming down and coming into that bend where, or rather, sorry, where the right leg is up and your head drops down and you're bending from your hips, right? So you're drawing the belly button in, you're coming forward. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and then take a large step back, come into your high lunge, get off your tightrope, arms start to come up high, left hip back, right hip more forward, arms move back, inhale to exhale, good, hands to heart center, pivot now your left foot in, line up your big toes, so see that they're happening there, lining up, inhale, lengthen, look up, exhale, start to come down. Hands can go to the back side of your legs, all the way down. Hands come down to the ground. Inhale, look up, Adho Uttanasana with these really wide legs. And exhale and fold in. Good. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen again. Come more forward. Exhale, fold. Good. And now start to bring your hands way out, longest, widest down dog. Head drops down, yet your head does line up, your ears line up with your arms. Sit bones rising up. Now, if you still got that wall available to you, I want you to keep, well, I'm going to keep my feet where they are, but my feet are about my own my own foot distance away from the wall. So if that makes sense. And I'm just bringing my bum to the wall. So when I see the wall and I see my heel, that distance from the wall to the heel is about my foot size. Yeah, so yeah, not that much. Hands are down on the ground, head drops down. Now you should be feeling a little bit more of a stretch here. Sit bones are rising up high to the sky. Yeah, so deep breath in, deep breath out. Now stretch your arms out in front, drop your head down, deeply breathe, and now bend your knees and bring your both knees to the ground. And we're going to come into pigeon pose, left side. So I'm going to kind of move away from the wall. Breathing in and out through your nose. I was going to do pigeon at the wall, but I feel like not all of us have a wall. So let's just do regular pigeon. So your blanket's here. I'm going to use that. You know what you're doing. You come into it the way you want to do it. Right leg's going to go back. Keep breathing as you come into it, right? Because you're self-discovering. It's like, oh, I did this pose yesterday and wow, this feels better. Or, okay, I need a bit more time here. Or I just need to readjust. Or I don't know if this pose is right for me, right? So you get to ask yourself and hear what's happening inside of you, these self-inquiry questions. So I'm getting a blanket, I'm hugging it in, or rather the bolster, I'm hugging it in and I'm going to drop down. You might have a blanket. Inhale, exhale. Follow your breath, right? That's the mindfulness part. Let's inhale together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's come up. Let's change sides. I want to still do one more standing pose with you guys. I'm kind of just shaking it up a little bit, not holding it for a long time. So, right knee to the side. If you know that pigeon's not right for you on your right knee, please don't do it. Please do something different, right? Happy baby pose, thread the needle, your choice, right? So you get to go offline a little bit and just do what you know is better for your body. Inhale, exhale, go into our 5-3-5. So inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, so let's peel ourselves up. Let's come into downward facing dog. Let's kind of reevaluate what type of body do we have now, with like no label on it or judgment, just all interesting, right? That's kind of like the intention. Oh, isn't that interesting? That feels a bit better. Or, didn't know that was tight. So that kind of thing. All right, so we're in down dog. I'm heel toeing it. And then we're going to come up onto the ball of both feet. So take a deep breath in and do that. And then lift up your left leg just to about hip height. All right. And then gently step it through, but only to about 3/4 of the way up. And then drop your back heel. Now's a good time for your blocks. So you can go ahead and grab those. Now, this is pyramid. So we're going to move the left foot to the left. It's different to triangle. You can come up, just stand. So then that way you can see it. So left hip back, right hip more forward. Back toes are still going off to the side. They're not all the way forward. Let's see. Yeah, you have it. Inhale, reach up high. Really reach up high, but then exhale, release your hands beside you. Grab onto your elbows and or reverse namaste. So see if you can kind of bring those hands all the way up, all the way up. I kind of find just grabbing onto the elbows to actually be more challenging than reverse namaste. Maybe you're like different. I don't know. So amazing how we're all different. So inhale, reaching up, looking up, like reaching up with your heart rather. And then exhale, start to come forward. Left hip up and back, right hip more down, more forward. Elbows are up, head drops down. Press down into your feet. And now release your hands. Inhale and lengthen, gaze up. Exhale, left hand to left hip, twist to your left side, and maybe lift that left arm up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Release the left hand down. Check this out. Bring your left foot out, 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 out in front of you. Warrior 2. Drop your back heel. Bring those arms up. Inhale. And then exhale, bending into that front knee. Straighten the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Windmill your hands down. Move through your vinyasa. I'm not going to do it because I want to see you on the other side so I can help you with pyramid. So hopefully now you're in downward facing dog. Inhale, come up onto the ball of both feet and lift your left leg up about hip height. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Draw the belly button in. And then gently step your left foot about 3/4 of the way up drop your back heel. So we're moving into that pyramid. Move your left foot to the left. You can come up to stand. Left hip back, right hip more forward. Arms reach up. Inhale. And then exhale, release your hands out to the side. Maybe this time you're interlacing your fingers, rolling your shoulders back and away, and taking your arms up and overhead, or even using a strap. I'm going to use a strap today. Shoulders are feeling extra tight. Inhale, exhale. That's it. And then gently release your hands onto your blocks. Inhale, lengthen. And as you lengthen, bring your left hand to your left hip, turn to the left side, and lift that left arm up, right? So you're moving into your twisting triangle. Inhale to exhale. And I think I personally did the wrong side. So I'm hoping you guys did the right side. So I apologize for that. So hopefully you're in your twisting triangle. And then we're going to move into on the other side. And then take that hand down. Let's come into your warrior two position. So bringing your arms up. So if you have realized that you are on the quote unquote wrong side, hopefully you can pick it up now with warrior two. So having your front foot intersecting your back middle arch, sink it down, press into your back heel, and then inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, bend. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, bend. Amazing. And now windmill your hands down. Move through your vinyasa. Take your time. And or maybe it's just down dog, or maybe it's child's pose with your bolster. Wherever you are, eventually make your way into your child's pose. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And then turning your head the other way if you're in child's pose. That's it. Softening through your shoulders. Amazing. Good. All right. All right. So we're going to use that bolster. We're going to come into your restorative back bend. You know, you could use your blocks as well. So you're going to come back. I'm going to use my bolster and a blanket. I might decide to put it underneath my bum, but I might also decide to bring it at my head. And I say that because I don't know what you actually need. And so you'll have to feel through that. And as you lay back, you just kind of turn your palms open. And if you feel that your lower back has too much of a curve here, like it just doesn't feel right, put a blanket underneath your bum so the curvature is not as much. And if your head doesn't need a pillow, take it away. Shoulder blades at the back, elbows on the ground. And you might even decide that eventually the legs will go straight, or even soles of your feet together, knees out to the side. So where do you need to be? Deep breath in and deep breath out. Slowing everything down. Allowing your breath just to remind you of maybe even a little shell, like a shell from the seaside, right from the beach, right up at your ear, that your breathing in and out through the nose keeps you steady, keeps you inside, keeps you grounded, keeps you regulated. Self-regulation, right? In through nose And out through nose. Yeah, very good. Stay a little bit longer. Keep following your breath. We're very slowly going to move into a Shavasana of your choice. If there's a twist that you need to do before you can move into Shavasana, please go ahead and do that. If you want to take your legs up on the wall, please do that. Wherever you're at, keep yourself warm. Maybe put a blanket over you, put a bolster underneath your knees if that's where you're going. Just kind of wrap yourself up into your own little cocoon, like cocoon of healing, a cocoon of light and love and acceptance, right? So you're just kind of coming down now. You're letting go of the practice. You're taking up space, right? Maybe your arms are overhead. You could definitely do that as well. So just see where you need to be. And eventually, right, the breath, that can start to slow down, right? To where maybe you're not even like ujjayi breathing anymore, right? So just letting go of your controlled breath. That's it. Deep breath in. For those of you still there, those of you not, just letting go of your breathing pattern. And gently now begin to make just like gentle movements to your body, moving your fingers and moving your toes. Starting to come back to your body, to this moment. Yeah, and then just go ahead and maybe hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big, big hug. And roll yourself to the right side. Yeah, just make a pillow with your arms, just resting to the right. And as you rest to the right, feel and bring in your intention again to your heart. Good. And then take your time to come up into your comfortable cross-legged seat with your eyes closed once you're there. If that's appropriate for you right now. Yeah. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And bring one hand on our heart, connecting into your heart center. So even just that small little, an hour goes so quick. It's just lightning fast. But just even if you only have 5 minutes to breathe, it will settle you. Go ahead and bring your other hand on top of that left hand, and let's seal in our practice together with one Om. Really feel, don't perform the Om, really feel the vibration that the sound brings to your body. Very sensitive to the feeling of it. Let's take a deep breath. And drop those shoulders. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Lift up your heart. Take a moment here to give thanks to all the many blessings that yoga brings to you and to all those with whom your life touches. Thank you for being here today and for sharing your energy. It's really a blessing. And I'm really grateful to have you. Namaste. I'm gonna turn off the video. Oh, I'm not going to do that part. Last time I turned off the whole thing. Okay.